And we don't need mic? Don't need, huh? Don't need that. Okay. Informal chat. Okay, so how are we going to get started? Good afternoon. I hope you had a mindful lunch. Yes, so I think this is a place for asking any questions that you have about Dhamma in particular, I think in general. So any questions? So we have 22 minutes before the crowd comes in here. Yeah. So I think we can give the other mic to the one who is asking the question. Yeah. Oh, good. Yes.
Yeah, to start us off.
Okay.
Maybe I can start, Bhante?
Yes. We take it closer to the.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Thank you so much, Bhante, for your pleasure sharing just now. But I'd like to ask a question on the memory and consciousness.
Okay.
Is it related in any way? Or can you expand on these points? Because it's quite confusing. What is the memory, and whether is it just things you remember, and is consciousness just from what I understand, it's just the knowing, the understanding of things. So can Bhante clarify?
Actually, sanya, I give the meaning sanya to be memory because these are initially perceptions and then become memories. But it's not the memory that you think in English. Memorizing memory, it's not that memory. Because these perceptions get deposited in our consciousness over time, and then we actually react to events, people, based on that. So now you said it was confusing in the way of,
I don't really get it.
Okay. So let me go back to the concept, 5 aggregates. That means we have these 5 constructs in our life as we are sentient beings. We all have 5. So we are construct of these 5. One is body, the other 4 are about our mental structure. So we can have feelings, we can create memories, we can create good karma, and we can own our own consciousness. That's how we relate it. So the 4 of them are about the mind part. That means because you carry the mind, that mind part has 4 abilities. Yeah. Make sense? Okay. Yeah. You can pass the, yeah.
What is the meaning of aggregates? What does it mean?
Don't get bothered by the English word. I would say kanda. Kanda means things which have constructed us. So because we are sentient beings, we carry body and mind. So it's like a construct, entity, changing entity. Yeah, that's how I look at aggregate. We have to look at aggregate.
What do you mean by changing entity?
That means these khandas are always changing. Body is always changing. Feelings are always changing. Not the feeling I had yesterday, while ago. And we are creating memories all the time. Some memories are replaced. Some memories are improved. Some memories are lost. And then we create karma all the time. Today, now, anytime. And we have a consciousness. Because of consciousness, we process all the feelings, memories, and sankharas, karma. So they are different areas of our mind which help us to create our mind activity, mind process.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Bhante, I have a question. It's not related to the sharing just now actually, but it's a question I have in my daily life. So I'd like to clarify on the concept of like karma. So my mom, right, she's the kind who like maybe one day we pass by a food stall, we see some good food, we would like to try. Then my mom will say, don't try, you will be spending the results of your good karma. Then maybe you will like you'll spend away the results of your good, like your fortune and stuff. Then next time you're like spending it away. Then next time you might like have less fortune and stuff lah. May I know if this concept is like I don't know, like does it make sense or something, or like how should I respond to that?
Yeah. Is this what you're asking? Like you were passing by a fruit shop?
Like some food or like
Some
actually
food,
any
some food,
material
and you want to try out, and your mother said, no,
my mom
No.
would say,
keep
would
your
say,
good karmas,
keep the results to when you need it.
keep your taste for another food. Is that?
For your like future.
Okay. That's a misunderstanding, because karmas cannot be stopped. Even your present karma can be double, triple, quadruple. The way how you look at it. Now say somebody gives a dana to a monk, and then after going back home, think about the dana. I gave the dana. Even you did a good thing to somebody. Every time you think about it, you are creating enormous amount of karma. So karmas are not like that. That means, according to that understanding, we have done karmas. If we try out different food experiences, they are going to be exhausted. It's not like that. Karmas are always changing. Sometimes we do good karmas and then we do bad karmas. Good karmas are going to be replaced by bad karmas. One good example is you give something to someone. Then after that you feel worry about it. My money, my hard working money. Then the good things you've done in that very giant, large way will be affected because of your secondary thought. Other than that, being able to enjoy a certain amount of food does not destroy your good karmas. But the way you're going to enjoy will create akusala. The way how you experience it. You can experience it without greed. It's because you can taste it, enjoy it, but without greed, then rest of the akusalas. Otherwise, there is no connection to what you call destroying your old karmas in that experience. Yeah.
Thank you, Bhante.
Yes. Angle again. This question. Asking the question. Yeah. All right.
Hi. Thank you, Bhante, for this Dhamma chat. Just wondering, I think a lot of us can relate to the fact that sometimes our mind is out of our control. Like we often overthink or create this proliferation of thoughts or like papancha. Like how would you advise us to in handling this running of the mind, and like how can we do what can we do to address this in our daily lives?
That is the nature of the mind. Mind by default has to wander. It is the nature, so we cannot blame the mind. Actually, we are juggling with the thoughts, not the mind. Mind is there, thoughts come and go. So by default, thoughts are coming and then staying and going away. And we don't control anything out of that. We are not supposed to control the mind or the thoughts. Rather, we consciously understand whether our thoughts are going around the akusala or the kusala. If they are on akusala, we are going to transform them into kusala. So it's not a one-day activity. Let's say that you are struggling today, and then if you don't have a good practice, it will come back again. So through the practice, consistent practice, as I said earlier, committed, consistent, innovative practice, you are going to lower no to a minimum to a no level of distractions. But sometimes we need distractions too. Say for instance, our mind is naturally helping us to concentrate. We cannot think about anything else. What will happen to our bad memories? They keep coming to us. Because of the mind's nature that we can get distracted, we can think about another thought. Otherwise, we will be stuck in the past. So we don't blame the mind, it is the nature. But if you think your thoughts are mostly going to the akusala, and at the end papancha, so it's a larger, broader thing, hardcore Dhamma, akusala, then you are consciously understanding what's happening to my thoughts, something wrong. in my thoughts. I had to bring more dana, metta, what you call generous thoughts, then metta thoughts, loving kindness, and wise thoughts. We can do that. Even to do that, it takes some time. It's not a one-day thing. Slowly, gradually, you are making way to that thing. That's how we're going to do it.
Good afternoon, Bhante. Okay, for a bit of context, actually, I come from a atheist household, which is what they call as having no beliefs. And it's only very recently that I've come into Buddhism, and I have gained the curiosity to learn more about the teachings of Buddha. So there's this question in my mind quite recently. I already have an answer, but I would like your view on this question. Does morality always comes with religion or not necessary? This is what I would like to ask.
We are naturally spiritual beings, more or less. But depending on our upbringing, we need a certain backup. So Christians, they have their own religious background. Muslims, they have their own background. Hindus, they have their own background. Sikhs, they have their own background. We have our own background. So that's why we can bring that zero spiritual level to some kind of an influential path. But there may be someone who might reject, like today's world, atheists, agnostics. They might reject a formal religious tradition. But the problem is whether that spirituality that they explore is adequate for them to become better people. So I don't think there is a problem. I think all these traditions help you to become a better person. So yeah, but now you already embrace this Buddhist background. So I think you can navigate, explore.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can think about structure, sila, samadhi, panya, structure onto your path. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bhante.
Morality, concentration, and concentration and wisdom.
All right. Thank you for your answer.
This one.
Morning, Bhante. So my questions are a bit different. So I used to be a very negative person. I used to be a very negative person, a little bit depressed. But after learning about teachings of Buddha, I see the world brighter and I feel happy every day. But recently I come up with thoughts. I feel scared to be happy because I feel like there might be some punishment of me feeling too happy. So sometimes I will tell myself, oh, I shouldn't be so happy.
First of all, what kind of negative person were you before? Was it related to a certain area of life, or was it like normal? You were pessimistic about everything. What kind of negativity is that before you come to Buddhist teachings?
Because I experienced some bad
experiences.
Experiences. It caused me to have the negative thoughts every day. I wake up, I have the thoughts like, oh, I want to die today.
Okay.
Then I see everyone, I see people, I say, I hate everyone, I hate the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what is the experience with regard to happiness, which you think that you should not be too happy? Can you give us an example?
Maybe it's like something happened, but I transform my mind so that I feel happy. Because of my default, it's like when something bad happens, I should feel sad, I should feel upset. But right now, when something bad happens, I can feel happy. Then
You think it's a guilty pleasure? It's like a guilty pleasure to you.
yeah, it's like against my default. So I feel.
So
is it
something
correct?
bad happened, but you still take it as a positive
Yes.
way to. Can you just tell us, if it is not too personal, I mean, what is that thing happen?
Any incidents?
Something general.
General. Maybe something trivial like I missed the bus, or like
Okay.
I woke up late in the morning, so I will miss the bus. in my past self, I will start to blame myself, criticize myself. But now I transform the
anymore.
mindset. Yeah, I just okay, it's okay. I catch a next bus. Yeah.
So you are scared by taking it as a positive thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
Why
I
you
have
are
the
scared?
feeling.
I mean, why that something will happen to you?
I feel like it's wrong to feel happy.
I think still your past experiences kind of holding you, kind of echoing in your sanya. So it seems to be that you haven't been able to let go of that full spectrum of the experience. Now say for instance you missed the bus and then nothing happened to anybody. They left the way how they came, and then now you are catching the other bus. So you have to bring a lot of positivities to you, that at least you were tolerant about it. You did not curse on the bus people. Before that you might have cursed, how come these people left without me? I have to wait for another bus, right? So I think you have to be happy because you don't do that particular thing before. So on another note, what I can think is it's about confidence about yourself. So you need to build up confidence. How to build up confidence about you? That's very interesting. So try to practice more trust about the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. That is the way how you can build up your confidence. Because now whenever you think about that positive thought, I missed the bus, I wait for another bus, this is not my teaching, Buddha teaching. I trust about him. Then you are empowering yourself. Very easy. And it's also Dhamma teaching. And so Sangha members also talk about this thing. So you are trying to empower yourself with Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and you have the backup for what you think. It's not my own thinking. It's about the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. So you are energizing and empowering you. So self-confidence will be built in due course. That is the way you can think about it. Otherwise, don't take it as a self-transformation. Then you might go back, come back, go back. Yeah, that will happen. I changed myself, but I don't know how strong am I still.
Yes.
I'll go back again. Yeah. So give your power to the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. To be protected. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Bhante.
Okay.
No, Udaya Bhante.
Yes.
I would like to ask, my objective is to become an entrepreneur, and as a businessman, I will always of course, I will seek and pursue profit, right? And I'm afraid in that process, there will loba emerge or any other akusala traits emerge. So, what do you suggest, Bhante?
We all have to be entrepreneurs in our own way, create entrepreneurial skills, but not to an extent that what can I make most out of it? Is it that I can make more dividends by selling cabbage or chicken? Right? Okay, chicken is more profitable. So unless you will come across that issue, you are good. That means if you have right living, samma ajiva, you should be okay. Your entrepreneurial skills will not be impeded at that point. That means you are not cheating, you are not obsessive about the money, you know where is your limit, but you can go ahead with your target plans. Whatever the profits you want to make, you can go ahead with that. But it happens, a lot of people at the end of the day, they are trying to check the profit margin. Numbers are the most important thing just before they sleep. If you're running a business, it's okay in a way, but don't be so much clung by that kind of a calculation. At the end of the night, when you sleep, you see you got some losses, you're not happy and you sleep. That's not nice. So I think if you are a good entrepreneur, you are not going to make break even your target. You are creating a lot of income in a good way, but not cheating on other people, not badly commissioning, badly marketing. But by understanding, you are bringing that money into positive, holistic, wholesome purposes, then you are good. The amount of how much you make doesn't matter in Buddhism. Buddha never said to people, you must only earn 1 billion kahapana, 2 million. It depends on your skills. But try to always check in with the greed. Am I greedy about the money? No, I have to make it. Maybe I can do dana, I can do good things, I can do some programs, I can donate, I can take care of myself, take care of other people. So, balance out. Yeah.
Anumodana Bhante.
Yes. Do we have time? One last question. Huh? Others are coming too.
Morning, Bhante. This morning you share about non-self, ananta.
Not self.
Non-self, right?
Not self.
Sorry, not self.
I dispelled the notion of non-self.
Not self.
And came
not
to the
self.
not self. Yes.
Not self.
Yes.
And Bhante mentioned that our self today is different from our self yesterday or even before that.
Yeah.
So my question here is, if let's say we constantly think about this, then are we in a state of denial? Say for example, maybe once I did something wrong yesterday, then today wake up I tell myself, oh, I'm going to be a new self, and then I'll be more forgiving. And at last, I accidentally make some mistake as well today. And then I tell myself, never mind, it's okay, I'll do it next time again. Then constantly I keep making mistakes. So, is there any advice?
Actually, I introduced that idea from a worst case scenario point of view. Not that we have to keep doing it. Now, take another example. Someone has done a bad karma, right? And then this person clearly understands the bad karma he or she did. Not going to repeat that again. But how does that person go back and look at that bad karma time to time, if it needs? With a sort of remorse, with a sort of regret. And then trying to always think, I have to double, triple, quadruple my good activities, good karma. That's how I look at it. And I became a new self. So we don't have to bring this idea to a constant thinking. Then we will do bad karmas actually. It's only for it's like an antibiotic, you know. We don't take antibiotics all the time. Doctors only prescribe only for a certain severe case. And they also said, stop it. Only 1 month. Because it can kill your good bacteria also, right? In the same way, it's only for the worst case scenario, not for a constant activity. Yeah. Okay.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.